Plate Motion Unit, Lesson 1.4, Analyzing Patterns at Plate Boundaries. Activity 4, Considering the Mesosaurus Exhibit. Here's what your student screen looks like for this part of the lesson. Chapter 1 question. What is the land like where Mesosaurus fossils are found? In Chapter 1, we learned a lot about Earth's outer layer, and we know a lot about what the land is like where these fossils are found. Where are Mesosaurus fossils found? Scientists have discovered Mesosaurus fossils in both South America and Africa. The green parts of the map above show the regions where these fossils have been found. Scientists know that these organisms all lived together millions of years ago, but now the two regions where they lived are 4,000 kilometers apart. Remember, Mesosaurus is an extinct species of reptile. Scientists know that these animals once lived together in the same place at the same time. The regions where they lived are represented by the green parts on the map. The large images of the Mesosaurus fossils do not depict the actual size of the organism. The images are enlarged to show clearly what the organism looked like. What does this information tell you about the land where Mesosaurus fossils are found? You might respond, the fossils are found on two separate continents, separated by an ocean. Through your investigation of Earth's outer layer, you now have more specific, scientific information about the land where Mesosaurus fossils are found. This map and your models show that Mesosaurus fossils are found in the rock that makes up two different plates on Earth's outer layer. These plates are the South American plate and the African plate. There is a boundary that separates the land where populations of Mesosaurus once lived. Like all the plate boundaries in this map, it is a pattern of many earthquakes along it. Students, notice the area between the South American plate and the African plate, and to the pattern of earthquakes on the plate boundary and earthquake map. We know that earthquakes are caused by plate motion, so this pattern of earthquakes leads us to wonder what kind of plate movement occurred at the boundary between the fossils. Could plate motion explain why these fossil specimens are now roughly 4,000 kilometers apart? Dr. Moraga has sent two claims for you to investigate for the rest of the unit. These are possible answers to explain how the Mesosaurus fossils got so far apart. Claim 1. The South American plate and the African plate moved apart suddenly. Claim 2. The South American plate and the African plate moved apart gradually. In this unit, you will be learning about plate motion in order to explain what happened to these fossils that were once all together but are now about 4,000 kilometers apart and separated by an ocean. Was it slow, gradual movement of the plates that separated the Mesosaurus fossils over a very long period of time? Or was it some large, catastrophic event that suddenly moved the plates and separated these fossils in a very short period of time? We will continue to gather evidence and evaluate these claims as we learn more about plate motion. We'll present our findings about the claims to Dr. Moraga and his staff to help them build an accurate exhibit that tells the scientific story of what happened to the Mesosaurus fossils. You now have an explanation for the Chapter 1 question that uses the key concepts from Chapter 1. Your next investigations will explore how the South American plate and the African plate moved. End of activity. Be sure to complete all your student work and Amplify for this activity before moving on.